We are going back to Disneyland Paris in 2 days. So we weren't actually planning on going back to Disney at all this year. Disney was going to be a next year idea when Frozen was eventually open, but you had a few days, well, you've got 2 weeks off of work.
That's right, yeah.
And
so I already had the time booked off, didn't I? So
he was like, let's do something impulsive. So not only
which is normally a me thing anyway. It's always like, oh, let's go do this, like literally the day before.
So not only are we going back to Disneyland Paris in 2 days, but we're now going back as silver annual pass holders.
Not quite sure how that happened. It made more sense, didn't it? Because we wanted to go for a longer period, because we went last October, and we wanted to go for longer because everything was just so up in the air, wasn't it? It was just, everything was so rushed. We didn't really do anything.
When we went in October last year, it was Halloween, and because it was the first time we went, especially as a family, we were so in awe of everything that we just didn't, even though I sat there and I planned what we were going to do, we didn't do any of it because it was just, everything was in the moment, and we were just staring at everything.
We were rabbits in headlights, weren't we?
Yeah,
just the whole time.
Completely.
But I only had one thing on my mind, and that was, getting on my knee. So that was where my head was at the entire time until I'd done that, and then I was like...
So it's not to say he didn't enjoy himself, his mind was elsewhere.
I wasn't in Disney, I wasn't there, I was just like, oh my God, I've got to do this massive thing, and I don't know where or when or how or what. Well, I did have a plan, and Sophie ruined it, so...
That's a story for another time.
Yeah.
So, I actually worked out that if we wanted to go more than once this year or next year before Halloween, it was actually going to be cheaper to be silver annual pass holders and pay it monthly if we didn't want to pay it all in one go. So paying for me, Ashley, Luca and Ashley's eldest Nico, it was going to be cheaper to do silver annual pass holders for all 4 of us instead of paying for the 4 of us to go for 5 days and 4 nights.
Yeah, so with the 5 days, we've saved ourselves about £50 per person. If you bought the tickets for 5 days, that's what we've saved buying annual tickets. And we've come up with the idea that 1, we want to do more family vlogs and things, but 2, we'd like to go to each season of Disney. So obviously, like at the moment, it's Festival of Music.
It's the music festival at the moment. Then we want to do Halloween, Christmas.
Yes.
And then we want to go next year for Luca's birthday, and then for when Frozen opens, which is so exciting.
So it all just falls into place, and it all just makes So for us, it makes sense, and we're big geeks anyway. It doesn't matter whether it's Disney, gaming, computers. So so we're really excited to be able to share what we're doing and how we're doing it with you guys. Really, I think that's the whole point, isn't it?
So the idea of this video is we want to tell you our Disney plans, our itinerary, and also how we're getting there, where we're staying,
and how we can sort of pass those savings on to you guys as well. So I don't know, maybe you guys, not quite thinking, I've got to book it directly through Disney, for instance, or you must go on the Eurostar, or is it a good idea flying? Which I'm going to tell you, no. We've tried that already.
Some people do like flying.
It didn't work out good.
People do like flying.
So we just want to hopefully give you guys a bit of an insight on what we've done, and maybe that will help you save a bit of money as well.
So the way that we are travelling to Disney this time is we are going to be using the shuttle. So we are going to be going on the tunnel from Folkestone to Calais, and then driving from Calais to Disney. So we are using the shuttle to get from Folkestone to Calais, and that cost us £289 return. We are departing at 10:36, and it's going to take about half an hour, which means we're going to be getting into Calais at 12:11 French time.
Remembering they're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah.
We could have. You can do the shuttle cheaper, because we're very lastminute.com.
Last minute.
Obviously on an impulse. My fault. It's cost us a little bit more money because of that's like the penalty you pay because you've done it lastminute.com.
You could also use the ferry that goes from Dover to Calais, and that was only £149 return, but that one is an hour and a half, isn't it?
It's an hour and a half crossing, so you've obviously lost an hour already, and they do require you to get there 90 minutes before departure for your passport control, customs, etc, etc.
So it's such a long travel day, I find. So we are going to be leaving hours from Gatwick to Folkestone, which is going to take about an hour and a half. And then from Folkestone to Calais is then half an hour. And then from Calais all the way to Disneyland Paris is going to be about 3 hours. But we are planning service stops.
Yes, yeah. Most important one is the first one, because Sophie's going to be driving the from home to Folkestone, and she has been instructed, and it's very important that she stops at Costa on the way. And I will be very upset if she doesn't.
Yes. So our plan is once we get to Calais, we will drive until we find a service station that we like. Probably the one that has McDonald's. I can't remember which service station that was called, but I'm just thinking of lunch for the kids.
That's
really.
exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You've got to think of the kids, and McDonald's is the easiest, probably the cheapest as well, way of feeding everybody and
exactly
being happy.
And we need to stretch our legs and just take a break, I think, from driving.
Yeah, and we do because we've got she's she's 2 in November, so say a year and a half. She's going to get restless quite quickly. We're hoping, because we're sort of travelling around nap time, she's going to nap for a couple of hours, so we at least use that time to get as far as we can.
So in terms of where we're staying, we are actually staying off-site this time. We are about 10 minutes away, about a 10-minute drive from Disneyland Paris, which I'm quite happy with. The accommodation actually only cost us about £400 for the 4 nights. Yeah. With the silver annual passes, we get free parking at Disneyland, which means we can come and go as we please. Staying on site, you do get certain perks like the early magic hour, but honestly, the last time we went, we hardly used it because Luca was so tired from the night before and such.
Exhausted, weren't we?
There's going to be so many things we're going to do differently this time in terms of with Luca and taking breaks, not watching the fireworks every single night, because the fireworks are actually on later at the moment because it gets darker later, and we've definitely learned a lot from our first trip. So if you are looking to do Disney on a budget, I definitely recommend booking off-site, because as well as that, you also get to take food for your own breakfast, you get to do packed lunches to take to the parks with you, and if needs be, you can leave the park to go back to your accommodation to do your dinners before going back out. So it means you don't need a meal plan at Disney either, which saves you a good 500, 600 euros.
So we've saved a fortune doing it through the way we've done it. We've saved a fortune. There's pros and cons, but there's more pros for us because we've decided that, doing our own breakfast, for instance, is easier for all the kids. Okay,
so I have been that really annoying Disney mum, and I have come up with a plan and itinerary for when we are there.
I think you need a plan of some sort anyway. It makes sense to kind of have some sort of structure, because otherwise you're just going to end up going off in every direction possible.
And I don't think it's necessarily an itinerary where I'm like, we have to do this by the hour, by the minute, by the second. It's just a rough idea of what I'd like to get done each day, so that then we do get things done that we missed out on last time.
But it gives the day structure rather than just being crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, day 1 at Disneyland Paris. My idea is I want to be in the parks by about 5:30, because we're allowed to check into our accommodation at about 4 o'clock, and just round the corner from us is a Lidl. So we can go to Lidl, we can grab some food, take it back to the accommodation, and then drive straight to Disney.
So all things going well, we come off the the train at 12
Mm-hmm.
French time. So
3 hours.
Should be about 3.5 hours.
3.5.
Maybe 4 with our stop, but we'll see how we go. And we're hoping to get to the accommodation, have time to go to Lidl, grab some breakfast bits for the next day, and then it's park. Can't wait. That's literally what's all going to be on my mind for day
So the
one.
first thing actually that we do need to do when we get to the park is we need to go and get our annual passes. So that's probably going to take a little bit of time just grabbing those, because the first thing I need to do when I check in as mum duty, I need to be booking the next few days of our trip. So as silver annual pass holders, you can only book up to 3 park days. So as soon as we check into the first day, I can then book our 4th day. Does that make sense? The first thing that I think we're going to want to do when we actually go into Disney is to look around Main Street USA. I think something that's going to be really special for us this time is Ashley's eldest son, Nico, so my bonus child, is also coming with us, and he's never been. So I think he's going to be in complete awe, isn't he?
He's very excited. He has let me know.
He's so excited.
Yeah.
So Nico is 13, Luca is 9, and Hallie's 1. So we've got quite an age difference between each child.
We've got some ranges, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah. So Nico's sort of going to be... Luca's in the mindset of like he's so excited to meet the characters and do that type of thing, where I think Nico's going to be more interested in like rides and
he's
like things like that.
Are we going on rides? Like, let's call it going on rides, you know. So yeah, I'm hoping he wants to meet some characters as well, but we'll see how he goes. You know, 13-year-old grumpy teenager.
He can come meet Spider-Man. He'll love Spider-Man. Idea for dinner on day 1 is going to be Casey's Corner. So it's going to be the hot dogs, the chips, that type of thing. It's going to be the quick service.
I'm imagining that already. Belly's going to start rumbling.
So that's going to be the first thing we probably do. And then I really want to take advantage of the evening. So we're not going to be watching the fireworks on the first night. So I would love to be able to get at least half of Fantasyland done in the first day. So It's a Small World.
Yes.
We didn't do It's a Small World last time because we were so daunted about the queue times. I don't know why, but yeah. So It's a Small World first of all. The teacups. I'd love to do the teacups.
Not for me.
He won't go on the teacups. It will be me and the kids. Dumbo and the Flying Elephant. Again, it spins. He won't go on it, so that will be me and the kids.
I might do Dumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of us can go on with Luca and one of us can go on with Hallie.
Yeah.
And Nico will go somewhere.
Well, no, I think you could. I mean, I don't know. You might be able to fit 3 in with Hallie.
Okay. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
See how it goes.
And then Peter Pan. So Peter Pan's going to be the one that has the longest wait time. So I'm thinking it's the music festival, and in the evenings with the music festival, you have the main event every evening.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Peter Pan during that time because everyone will want to be watching the show.
Well, I think the times that we're going to be there, we should be able to take advantage of. Hopefully, fingers crossed, queue times might have dropped a bit because we're going to be there in the evening. Hopefully, everybody's already done what they want to do and they're either eating, relaxing, or getting their spot for the evening show, because people do it really early.
The fireworks, people try and get their spot at least 2 hours before, which is crazy.
Yeah, so we're going to take full advantage of that, I think.
Yeah. I think my first snack that I want to try, babes, is the Donald Duck ice cream. Insert picture here. It's a waffle cone with whipped ice cream and then a donut on the top.
Is that the donut
and
one?
it looks like Donald Duck.
Yes.
And it's so cute.
Yes, so we've been doing our research, trailing YouTube, and we see this person had this ice cream with a donut on top. It's like, I'm having one of them. I need that right now.
So there are 2 music parades that I would like to watch on the first day because it is the music festival. So the first one is at 6 p.m. and that is Rapunzel and Flynn, and they are going to be in Fantasyland.
Right.
Which I thought was going to tie in really well because I want to be there anyway. The Grand Orchestra finale is at 7:30, so that's probably the time that we'll go and look at Peter Pan. And then maybe the following night we could watch the grand finale. I know that Mary Poppins is in Main Street as well at some point, but I think we might miss her. So each of the musical parades happen at like certain points in the day, so
Right.
like it's numerous amounts of time.
So
So
these-
you can watch Mary Poppins, I think it's at like 11, 2 and 5.
These are things that you know way more about than I do.
And then honestly, depending on how much we get done or what we do, the remainder of the day will just be sort of floating. It's like I said, I have got an itinerary and a plan in my head, but I don't want it to be so strict that like we have no fun.
Yeah.
So, you know, if Nico or Luca see something that they want to do, we'll just go and do it.
And I
It's
thi-
not,
Yeah, I think a lot of the day will be, not a lot of it, but some of the day will be taken up of letting Hallie run around, for instance, and just, you know, Luca might want to go and try and pull the sword out the stone 30 times in a day. Like
He did that
He was
so many
obsessed with
times
that
the other
last time we
time.
went. So just instead of going, oh no, you know, we haven't got time, it'll be more, okay, let's go and do this then, or let Hallie run around for half an hour, let her wear herself out before a nap,
Yeah.
and things like that.
day 2 of our Disneyland Paris trip. So day 2 is going to be primarily focused on doing Frontierland and Discoveryland, and also venturing around the village as well. So in terms of rides that I would quite like us to do, I know you really want to do Hyperspace Mountain,
Yes.
so
yeah.
that's an option. Unfortunately, this time whilst we're there though, Buzz is shut, so we won't be able to do Buzz Lightyear. I'm a little bit gutted.
I just remember Luca getting the ump from me last time though, because I found a hack where I could just get thousands of points. He couldn't figure it out.
I really want to go on Autopia, I think it's called, with Luca again, which is the one that spins round in
Yep.
Discoveryland.
I think I'm going to try and get a bit more involved in other rides as well, like not just have specific ones I want to go to. Maybe try out a few more of the spinning. It's like teacups, for instance. I don't like the fact they spin so fast.
Whereas me and Luca try and get it to go
Yeah.
as fast as we can.
They will literally come off falling over. Whereas I will throw up. So yeah, I want to be a bit more diverse with the things and a bit more open-minded.
I can't remember the exact name, but the cars that you and Luca went on last time,
Yeah,
that is in Discoveryland, I want us all to be able to go on them this time.
right.
So I want to do that. I want to do Nautilus as well. That's not a ride, it's a walk-through attraction, but we didn't do that last time.
We can do so much.
Oh, I know we didn't.
There's so much
So,
to do.
so I want to do that this time. And there's also a shop in Discoveryland that I'd quite like to go back into. We went in there last time.
Right. This
So-
is the other thing we want to do as well. We missed out so much, not just rides, but shops and eateries and
Yeah.
things like that. We did a lot, but we missed out a lot as well. And I think that we're going to make up for that this time. That's why we booked the 5 days rather than 3 or 4
Yeah.
maybe. But
Frontierland, I'm going back on Big Thunder Mountain. Luca hated that last time. He came off crying his eyes
Yeah.
out, so he's not going back on that.
so,
But
it was more the noise though, wasn't it?
It was so
Yeah.
loud. But obviously that's had a refurb, but it is now back open, so I'm definitely going back on that. Also, just a really quick tip, I suppose, use the baby passes. They are amazing. So
Yes.
essentially, me and Luca and whoever, we can queue up whilst Ashley is with Hallie outside in pram. We will queue up for the hour or however long it is for the wait time, and as soon as you get off the ride, if you find one of the members of staff, they'll give you like a little ticket, and then you come off the ride, I will give the ticket for Ash, and then he can just go straight on and
So
he
it's
can
like
skip the queue.
It's like you get a fast pass. So
Yeah.
So it's not really, it's not cheating. It's just more you don't have to queue twice for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really good because Disneyland Paris is apparently the only Disney in the world that does that.
I think that was a really good thing you found out last time we went actually.
Mhm. I was chuffed with that.
Yeah, it's good little tip.
And then Phantom Manor. We didn't do Phantom Manor last time. Not really too sure why, but we didn't. We need to do it this time. And I think Hallie will be okay. Like, a lot of people on stream did tell me not to, because it's like dark and it's scary and blah, blah, blah. But I think she'll be fine.
She's tough.
I don't-
anyway.
she is.
Yeah,
She'll be
She don't
fine.
care about anything.
I have changed my mind on Pirates, though. I don't think she should go on Pirates.
Right.
Um,
You know, maybe she should be a fan.
No. Do you know what? Not because of the drop, because of how loud it is.
Uh-huh.
Dinner ideas for
dinner,
day
yeah.
2. I was actually thinking about going somewhere in the village. So last time we were there, we went to the Rainforest Cafe.
Overrated.
Yeah, it was very
impressed.
expensive, and it just didn't live up to sort of, because we've done the Rainforest Cafe in London and it was amazing, but yeah, it just didn't sort of hit the mark with us last time. But I was actually thinking that we could either redo Annette's, because I did quite like Annette's.
Yeah, it was you know, it's, if you like diner food like burgers and chips and it's good.
And I'm really upset because the sports bar's shut, and I was going to recommend us a sports bar, but we're not going to do that. But I was thinking either the Royal Pub could be quite nice.
Yes, maybe.
A treat I really want to do is the Mickey waffles with cream. I've seen those babies and I want them. They look lush.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there trying it with you, so.
In terms of parades with the music festival, I'm thinking Minnie's marching band.
Yeah.
I've been told to stand sort of by the entrance looking at the castle, because when she comes back up, apparently it's literally like you have your own private show. So
could be a good.
And that's
good
at
tip
1:50.
there.
2:30 is Donald and Daisy. Anyone doesn't know, Donald and Daisy are my favourites, so I want to watch them at 2:30. And at 3:35 is Timon's Matter Dance. I love Timon. So
I'll be there then as well.
Timon.
I'll be there.
How do
she
you
knows
say
the
it?
times. Timon.
Timon. I said Timon. Day 2 as well. At 2 o'clock, we are on our phones because I really want to try and get the virtual meet with Stitch.
Yes. We have heard that it's very difficult, and Stitch being one of the most popular. We're going to have to be on it.
On it.
Yes.
Day 3 at Disneyland Paris is going to be our Walt Disney Studios day, and I'm so excited because they have now reopened the old Studio 1, which is now world premiere.
That's the one.
World premiere. I cannot wait. I've seen videos. I have
so
spoiled
excited.
it. It looks beautiful. But the last time we were there, I kid you not, there were walls everywhere, which is fine because as a park that's open 365 days a year, they have to do maintenance at some point. But it was awful.
Well, all I remember was you sort of walk round to the left of that building, didn't you?
Yeah.
There was a big long walk down, and there was just toilets at the end. That's all they had.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited to have a look inside that building, because I just assumed that building was nothing. I didn't realise that they actually there was stuff inside there, and it looks incredible. And we have been watching YouTube.
Cheating.
Not cheating, but I did think to myself, are we ruining it for ourselves? But there's a massive difference between watching it like you're going to be watching us and actually being there.
So yeah, Walt Disney Studios, obviously we've got Avengers Campus and the Toy Story Land. We've got a lot of shows as well in the studios. I'm planning, in my head, I've only got 1 day for the studios. I don't feel like you need more than 1 day, but if we do miss a show at any point, we can obviously go back at some point, which I'm really not fussed about.
I think that's the other luxury of time, isn't it? We will, if we want to go back in for another ride or anything, we can just wander in there, do the ride, watch the show, whatever it is we want to do, and come back out again and carry on our day in
exactly
in the other park. So,
and the last time we went to the studios, we really, and I know I've said that we didn't get much done last time, but we got nothing done last time in the studios.
Literally nothing.
So this time I'm desperate to get on Ratatouille. I cannot wait to go on that ride. That's going to be amazing. The Cars road trip, which we did do last time, but obviously we'll have Nico with us this time, so it'll be new for him.
I think the point of our journey this time is no excuses for anything. We're just doing everything, and we're not going to make an excuse not to do something. My head will be a lot clearer as well.
Slinky Dog for all. Well, I don't know if you're going to want to do Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog's the one where you go round.
I might. Let's see how I feel on a day.
But I want Hallie to go on that one this time. You're going to want to do Avengers Assemble.
Yes. What's the one that?
Which I want to force myself to go on this time.
I think you should. I think you'll enjoy it. What's the one with the parachutes? What's that called?
The Toy Story. No, the Toy Soldiers parachute drop.
That's the one. Yeah.
I need to get you guys on that one because I want to show you how Arendelle is currently looking.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at maybe getting an action camera, aren't we? So.
Possibly, yeah. So that's going to be amazing. The one treat that I really wanted to get last time that we didn't, and I was so goddamn upset, was the waffle. The Star Trooper waffle.
Yeah.
With Nutella.
Yeah, we saw so many people eating them. Yeah. We saw so many people eating them and we never actually got one.
No, we didn't. I don't know why we didn't do it.
No idea.
In terms of shows, we saw Together last time and it was the most incredible show. I think I
actually might have shed a tear with that.
Oh, it was just amazing.
Gave me goosebumps. It was amazing.
But I am desperate to watch Mickey and the Magician this time. I really want to see Mickey and the Magician. But not just that, they've also got the Alice in Wonderland show at the moment, which is the one with like the skateboards and the parkours and the trampolines and all that type of thing, which I think would be really fun for the boys to watch. I think they're going to really enjoy it. Me and Hallie maybe not so much, but I think it'll be a nice one to watch. I think the issue that we are going to have in terms of the shows is keeping Hallie entertained. I don't think Hallie is going to be interested at all in sitting still for half an hour to watch these shows, so it's going to be...
She thinks she can just wander off and do what she likes, so...
That's it. But I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, Studios has also got a really amazing shop that I'm really excited to go and have a wander in as well. I do have a wish list. I have a wish list of what I want to come home with. I'm desperate for a new Loungefly. I love my Loungefly so much, but I want a new one as well. I want a Spirit jersey for in the winter when we go. I would love a Mickey necklace. I've seen one that I love. I watched another creator do a video and she had the most beautiful necklace on. What else did I want? Oh, I want to start my pin collection, and that's going to be very fun.
I think it's just budget depending. And
budget depending.
What else I want to buy as well?
Well, that's it.
Let's take this into account. I've already got a Mickey Fantasia hoodie, which I love. So I'm taking that with me. I'm hoping that one of the evenings is going to be chilly, so I can put it on.
It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be in the 30s when we go. We've picked a really rubbish
a
time to go.
We picked to go in a heat wave. Let's not beat around the bush. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot. Another show. Another show is is it a show? The Doctor Strange one. I think it's one that happens outside. I don't think it's like a. But it's a Doctor Strange, and I love Doctor Strange.
That's the word.
Performance. And day 3 is going to be hopefully our Spider-Man meet and greet. Apparently Spider-Man doesn't get as full or as busy as the other ones, so
surprising.
But I also really want to do a Marvel one as well, because they have Spider-Man on his own, but then they also have a Marvel one. Right. So I'd love to do both.
Yes.
I might have to download the app on your phone as well, so we can both.
Yeah, definitely. We can get on it.
Yeah, exactly. So in the evening of day 3, it's actually going to be a really, really special evening for us because we've booked the reserved area for the nighttime show. So
first time we've done that as well.
Yeah, the last time we went, we were really unlucky the first night because we were so far back. There were so many kids on parents' shoulders, and Luca saw nothing of the show whatsoever.
I did my best with Luca on my shoulders.
And then the second night was better because we were at the front, but we were near Discoveryland. We were like to the right-hand side, and we had a good view, but we had some really nasty people around us.
Pushing, shoving. Oh my god, I can't believe how rude people can be. It was an experience I've never had before.
Yeah, that was sort of one of the things that I really did want to do this time. I wanted to book the area, so that's what we've done. So we're going to be sort of, I hope, near the front. I've been told to get there about an hour before, and we will literally be in the prime spots at the front, which will be lovely. So that's going to be the only night that we do the fireworks. I am thinking about doing a second night where we're standing more towards the back so we can see the projections on the buildings.
Nice,
maybe. Depends how tired everyone gets.
Maybe one of the days, depending on what we get done and how we're feeling, we could go back have a nap or chill out for a bit and then go back and just do
the beauty of having a car and our own accommodation.
That is going to be a luxury, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so day 4 of Disneyland Paris is going to be Adventureland. So it's going to be Pirates of the Caribbean. It's going to be Indiana Jones. I have been told to be a bit careful about the Indiana Jones ride because you come off and your shoulders and your neck are killing you. It does a loop.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why have I not heard of this roller coaster?
So it's the trouble with Adventureland is it's like quite tucked away.
Did we even go there?
We did go past it and it was absolutely dead. Do you remember we went round the Pirates Cove bit and we only did that once and we were like, oh, it's so slippery. And we sat down and we ate our beignet. So yeah, I want to do the Swiss Family treehouse as well, which is it's like a little Winnie the Pooh walk round.
Yeah.
Which we didn't do last time. The Aladdin Passage, which we didn't do last time either. There's just so much that we didn't do.
So much
because we were just in such awe of everything.
To be honest, my head was gone. My head was just like.
It really was like it's
looking
just
around like.
Yeah. And then obviously that's not going to take a whole load of time, I hope. So the plan for the rest of the day is extras in Fantasyland. So things we didn't get done on day 1 could be done on day 4.
Okay.
So Casey's Junior.
Yeah.
We didn't do that last time. It's like a train. It goes right. Oh my god, it looks amazing.
We didn't even climb up the castle, did we?
No, we didn't climb up the castle. But that was because Hallie was in the pram.
And asleep, literally, for like 12 hours a day. I don't know how.
We'll have the Pinocchio ride, the Snow White ride.
Yeah.
We'll have the story. It's a little ride where you're on a boat and then you sort of go around and you look at like the little stories of Disney and stuff. Yep. I can't actually, it's in French, so I'm not very good with the pronunciations. But then it's also, I would really, really love, I don't know if the boys are going to be interested at all, but I really want to meet a princess. Yeah. I want to do a princess meet and greet.
We can make sure you meet a princess.
I want to meet a princess. And I want to wear this top.
Absolutely.
Because then I can be like, look, there's you!
Anyone specific or?
If I could pick, it would be Tiana, Cinderella, or Rapunzel.
Right.
Those are like my top 3.
Would that be like a virtual queue thing again?
Yes.
Right.
All character meets, apart from the ones that are like already out and about, so like the Winnie the Pooh ones, Baloo and those type of ones, they're virtual queue.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, and it's all on the app as well. That is another little tip that I'm going to give you. Download the apps. Yes. Okay, there's one official app, but then there is also some other apps that show you the ride times and that type of thing. So definitely do that.
Your phone is your best friend.
It is. Obviously shops and blah 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 blah, but apart from that, the rest of that day is just going to be free will, because I can't imagine the rides that I've mentioned are going to take the entire day. I'm not sure.
Depends on queue times. I mean, it is August. Kids are on holiday.
Yeah.
See how it goes. I don't know. We can just find out on days, can't we? One day might take longer than the other, so we might spill day 3 into day 4, for instance.
Oh, of course, so, yeah.
Yeah, so we might.
Well, not day 3. Day 3 studios.
Right.
Okay, so day 5 at Disneyland Paris is going to be rerun day. It's pretty much going to be kids, what do we want to redo? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to see? What
did you enjoy on the other days? And we'll go do it again. Yeah.
So our shuttle leaves at 21:54, so about 10 o'clock at night. But we have to leave our accommodation at 11 a.m. So that morning is going to be packing everything into the car and then driving to Disney and doing our last day there. So I'm thinking we've probably got until about 3:30ish to enjoy our rerun day.
And the good thing about the shuttle as well is if you get there early, they sometimes, depends on how busy the train before yours is, they might get you on the earlier train as well. So if we get a bit like, no, let's just jump in the car and drive, we can just do that. That's all that. It might happen. I doubt it, but we need to keep an eye on time on day 5, definitely.
Yeah. But that is pretty much the plans and the itinerary for Disneyland Paris for August 2025. But honestly, something that I do have to say is that this trip wouldn't be possible without all of my lovely viewers, followers and subscribers on Twitch and TikTok. You guys have been so generous and so sweet to us. I can't quite believe I'm lucky enough to say I have a community that helps my family the way that it does.
We are extremely grateful and feel so lucky and humbled to have the opportunity to even go, let alone share our experience with you. And just thank you from me and Sophie, because without that this trip wouldn't be possible so short notice.
What are you most excited about for Disney?
I'm most excited to see Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's going to have time in his day to come and say hello?
I don't know.
You reckon?
I don't know.
Might have world things to go and do, you know? He was climbing all over the roofs last time, wasn't he?
He was doing the parkour.
He was doing backflips.
I'm really excited for meeting new characters.
You really want to meet the characters, don't you?
I really want to go on some rides.
I was going to say, can you remember any rides from last time that you really enjoyed?
Well, he did not like Thunder Mountain.
Slinky.
Yeah.
Slinky.
Yes, we really liked Slinky, didn't we?
We spoke about going on Slinky, so...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but there are
Nice.
so many more rides that we're going to do this time, Bud, that we didn't do last time.
And your big brother's coming this time as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, yes. But what are you going to say, though? What do we need to say?
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to say thank you.
But if you are watching this, there should be another video up before we leave, which is going to be a pack with me, where I'm going to basically show you guys everything that I'm going to be packing in the suitcases for a family of 5 to be going to Disney. So feel free to watch that one.
Please remember to like, subscribe and share.
And
He's so cute.
and turn on your notifications for the next video.
Turn on notifications for next
Thank you so
video.
much for watching, guys.
Thank you.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.